Hi everyone, so welcome to today's episode, which is episode 3 of Q&A Tuesday. I got a tripod and I got a microphone, so now I don't have to put in headphones anymore, so that's pretty exciting. So let's get started. If you don't know who I am, my name is Megan Maydell, and just an FYI, as you guys bring your comments and stuff up, I don't know that I will be able to really read them because I just got my eyes dilated. So reading the comments could be a little tricky. You should have seen how long it took to type the name of the Periscope into this beginning of this broadcast. So just leave hearts because I can see the color coming up on the side of the screen if you get what I'm saying, and that at least I can see going. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Megan Maydell. I'm the owner of Moxie and Grace. I think that comment says hi again. Sorry, just had my eyes dilated, so I can't really read hi if that's what it says. I definitely can't read the little names, so sorry about that. My name is Megan Maydell. I'm the owner of Moxie and Grace, which is a branding and business strategy company. I coach creatives who own service-based businesses into making their brands and businesses better, less sucky, make it fun and exciting. So that's what I do. This is episode 3 of Q&A Tuesday, where I answer different questions. Hi, I think that is Trish. Hi. Sorry again, eyes dilated, can't read. Glad to have you here. So today's episode 3 of Q&A Tuesday, where I answer questions that people ask a lot via email, and I figured it would be easier just to be able to answer them and put them out there on my YouTube channel and on Periscope so that everybody gets helped instead of just sending lots of singular emails at once. So if you have any questions that you want to see answered on a Q&A Tuesday, just head over to the website withmoxieandgrace.com. You can fill out a form there and ask me a question, or you can shoot me an email, Megan, MEGHAN, at withmoxieandgrace.com. You can shoot me an email there. You can find me on social media, Moxie and Grace, Megan Maydell. I'm on all of them. So just ask me a question there and you can see it featured on another Tuesday. So today's question, I had to write it down, is I get free content all the time. Am I allowed to bundle it together and use it as my own? And it's pretty amazing to me that I even got asked this question in the first place, because the answer is no. That is super fucking illegal. Don't do that. I've seen it a lot lately. I know Jordana Jaffe just had a problem in her Facebook group. She has a Facebook groupies group where she helps people kind of get more engagement out of their Facebook group. She had someone who blatantly pretty much copied her images, just changed the copy up a little bit and put it out there and sold it as their own. You can't do that. Just, changing a few words here and there, even if you got it for free, if you paid for it, it doesn't matter. That's somebody else's content, and you sure as shit cannot repackage it as your own. Another area where I see this a lot is on Instagram. Regramming actually violates their terms of use. I think a lot of people didn't know that. So if you're just regramming somebody's picture without their explicit permission, they can come after you. That's illegal. Don't do that. I think that says hi. Again, eyes dilated for those of you who are just getting on, so I can't really read the comments very well that are coming across the bottom. And this is supposed to last for 6 hours, so super exciting. But yeah, so on Instagram, you need to be asking before you regram those pictures. I know that you might like them. I know you might think, oh, the color fits perfectly with my brand, or this person might not mind. You never know. Sometimes people don't bother to read where people will put it up into their profiles that you can't regram their images. Some people just feel free to ignore that, or they don't read it whenever it's put into the comment. So don't do that. If you're going to regram an image, make sure that you get explicit permission from the person who created the image. Another area where I see this a lot is people will Google search and they assume that because the image is free online that they can just use it however they feel like. That's also not true. Don't pull images for free off of Google and then use them on your business website. Somebody created that image, and if somebody didn't give you permission to be able to use that image, they can come after you. I've seen it happen before for little fashion blogs and stuff like that, where people pulled images from different things and they didn't give credit and they didn't ask permission. I have seen those companies come after them and get money and win and ruin those other companies because all they had to do was ask for permission first and they didn't bother using it. So just because the image happens to be on Google search does not mean it's free, does not mean you're allowed to use it. So the best way to kind of avoid getting yourself into trouble for this is to buy your images. You can buy them for really cheap from $1 stock photo. I'm not sure if they're taking on any more clients right now, but they're a pretty good one. You can even find free stock images online. Just search like creative free stock images, and some articles will come up that have like all kinds of resources for you to be able to use. If it asks for attribution, you need to be using attribution, you need to be giving attribution, you need to be giving credit for using those images. If you don't, again, those people can come after you even though they offered it for free. Make sure you read the license that comes with your images. And if you're thinking about putting any content out there that maybe you learned in like another course, I get asked this question a lot too, that, well, I learned the knowledge, now the knowledge is mine. Am I allowed to then reteach it to somebody? And this is where it gets a little tricky. You're not allowed to explicitly take somebody else's information. Like I see this a lot with B-School, and then just like put the worksheets out there, just you redesign them and say, okay, well, now I'm going to teach this to you. You can't do that. Now you do know the knowledge and you can make it your own. You can put your own spin on it. You can add your own flavor into it. You can use your own examples. You can find different ways to explain that content and that you can use, because now you have it as part of your knowledge base, right? You just can't be explicit in how you copy it. Again, that's illegal. I've seen it going around a lot. It's getting to be kind of depressing in how much we're kind of copying each other and blatantly ripping off somebody else's information, whether you got it for free, whether you paid for it, it doesn't make a difference. You can't repurpose it. Find your own way to do things, find your own way to kind of put stuff out there, find your own way to put your spin on it, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be known as the asshole who copied XYZ's work and tried to make money off of their hard work, whether they put it out for free to get people on their list or whether they paid for it to make money. You don't want to be that dick. Sorry. So definitely think through things before you put them out there. Make sure that you're using kind of your own thoughts from your own head, your own visuals, your own imagery. Make sure it fits with your own brand, and make sure that you're kind of coming up with something that isn't already out there, or you can be accused of plagiarism. So that's all I have for you guys today. Go look for different like cheap stock photo sites that you can use. Go look for different ways that you can kind of reuse content on your own. And let me know how it pans out. If you have any more questions around this topic, I know that her name is Jenna Jaffe. She's a lawyer. She is super fired up about this topic because it was her wife, Jordana Jaffe, is the one who, oh my God, are you in a blazer? No, I'm in a dress, Stephanie. I can't read that comment. Sorry. Oh my God, are you in a blazer? Yeah, I'm not. I'm in a dress, bitch. I'm getting ready to go pick up my wedding dress. So go talk to Jenna Jaffe about it. She's a lawyer. She's really fired up about this because it was her wife that had all the issues with people taking the content and essentially saying that it was theirs. I mean, they blatantly ripped off the images. I think they only changed a few words. So that's not okay. It's not cool. You don't want to be that asshole. It will ruin your business. It will ruin your reputation. Don't fucking do it. Go, like I said before, go look for different stock photo websites. Ask before you regram images on Instagram. Again, it violates their terms of use, so stop doing that. Make sure you get permission first before you do it. A lot of people take offense to it. They can come after you. They can win. They can get money for it, and it can really jack your business up. And make sure that you're using content from your own head. I know that you learned it from somebody else, but don't blatantly rip off what it is that they told you and repeat it to somebody else. Find a way to put your own spin on it, add your own personality to it, make your own example from it, essentially make it your own. And that's all I have for you all today. So I will see you all tomorrow for the Blazing Creative podcast after show at 5:30. And then I will see you back here next week. Kisses, yes. I will see you back here next week for Q&A Tuesday, episode number 4. If you have any recommendations for what question you want to see asked, again, head over to the website withmoxieandgrace.com or shoot me an email, Megan, MEGHAN, at withmoxieandgrace.com, and I will be more than happy to answer your question on next week's episode. I'll see you all later.